Do you ever feel like you don't belong because you see things that others don't? Like you're always thinking ahead, connecting the dots, making decisions that feel very obvious to you, but no one else seems to get it. And because of that, you end up feeling alone. It's not that you're alone, but because people don't quite see the world the way you do. And you might even question yourself, like you ask yourself, why does this feel so clear to me, but not to anyone else? Well, what if I told you that this might be your greatest superpower? It's actually a sign of a very specific kind of gift, a gift that brings vision, deep intuition, and that ability to make decisions that others avoid. It also comes with a hidden weight that people don't talk about. So in this video, I'm going to break down exactly what this gift is and why it can feel so isolating and how we can make sense of it and how it can actually open for you a portal to miracles. So, welcome to the second portal to miracles. This is my series on how to co-create miracles in your life by leaning into your authentic soul gifts. And I introduced this series in my intro episode 0.0. If you haven't listened to that, please go and listen to that. And I shared in that introduction episode that this series is for you if you are someone who wants to create more prosperity and purpose in your life. You might be in a life transition and you're searching for meaning or direction. Or you might be a parent or an educator with young people under your wings, and you kind of want to support them to build a good future. And my intention with my series is to show you how your soul gifts are actually an expression of the divine through you. And I want you to just like decondition from all that you've been told and really remember your natural essence. And like, I want you to know that you are the space where the miracle of life happens. And today we're going to dive into the second portal of two miracles. And I'm going to start by just looking at the bigger picture that I first introduced in this video, where like imagine yourself in these situations where people avoid making real decisions. There's a lot of procrastination, bureaucracy, confusion around direction. No one wants to take responsibility. It's like people become disconnected from their intuition, from the vision, from again, the responsibility, and they keep looking outside of themselves for decisions and for validations. So what happens in those situations that there are no real leaders. The people in charge become just like they are reacting to whatever is immediately happening. They are maybe people pleasing or they are following trends instead of like the true vision. Um, there's a lot of again, delays in making decisions. No one is actually willing to stand firm and choose the vision. There's actually a lack of real vision because people are focusing on short-term comfort instead of really being committed to the long-term purpose. And then what happens? We see burnout in everyone else because people are just saying yes to things that aren't aligned to the bigger vision. Um, things are going nowhere. But now imagine this, that a gift wakes up and it changes everything. So instead of the confusion, we have clarity. Instead of doubt and hesitations, there's real momentum and people step into leadership in a completely different way. They start showing up from a deep place that's rooted in a bigger vision, and they start making bold, heart led decisions that feed that vision. And these decisions actually move things forward. And it's not just for the people who are making the decisions, but for everyone else around them. It's the decisions are aligned with that bigger vision. So projects wouldn't just sit half finished, they'd actually be completed, and ideas, they become real. Things start to move. And when this kind of decisiveness is there, like it brings with it trust, because the people making the decisions, they start trusting themselves again. They trust themselves to follow through the vision and take action. And then other people start trusting in them. They see the sense of direction and the purpose, and that's when um, everything starts gaining momentum. Uh, we stop thinking short term and we start building the future. So it's taking action towards a specific vision in the future, and that vision is rooted in service because it's not about short-term gains. It's about, the greater good. And it's all because of this single gift. I call it the gift of conviction. And someone with this gift has the power to make clear, aligned decisions that come from um, connecting to a wider vision. These decisions, they are connected to a really wider vision that includes everyone, the benefit of everyone. And people with this gift of conviction, they have the power to stand by those decisions, even when others don't understand, even when others resist them. They are actually here to eliminate indecision, disconnection, and drifting. And to give you an example, like you see those people in communities stepping up to lead initiatives, even if it's small initiatives, like organizing a local fundraiser or starting a volunteer group or just speaking up in town meetings. And these kind of people, they follow through. They don't just throw the idea out there and hide. They follow through, they keep committed, they keep on being committed, and they inspire others. And they're not looking for recognition. They're really very committed to the vision itself. No one asks them to. They are driven. They are self-driven. And they're not afraid to speak up in meetings. Even if like they might ruffle some feathers, but they're not afraid to speak up because they know the right thing that needs to happen. And so if you have this gift of conviction, you will feel very different. And at the start, you will feel isolated, you will feel excluded, lonely, you will feel a lot of doubt. And that's normal because you will be going against the current in the collective, in the group, because most of humanity up until now has been in the unconscious frequency. No one is it's not no one, it's getting more and more online, but you will be going against the current when you speak up for that bigger vision. And now the gift of conviction, it's a leadership gift, and it's not there for everyone. People who have this gift are actually the new paradigm leaders. They are connected to the wider vision, the vision that serves the greater good, and they are wired to see clearly, decide clearly, and move forward even when it's hard. And this gift actually reminds me of the age of Aquarius, where, okay, all this new, meaningful vision for the collective of humanity is coming online. Now, you carry this gift if you resonate with these three signs that I'm gonna state now. So sign number one, you trust your inner voice, even when others around you don't. You often just know what the right choice is, even if it's unpopular or confusing to someone else. You just feel this. You feel like a gut pull, or you feel your inner guidance, and it's so hard to ignore. And you act on it. That's your natural way. You just act on your inner voice and you do not wait for outside validation. So that's the first sign. The second sign, you have the ability to make tough decisions without second guessing. You're the kind of person who doesn't shy away from responsibility or hard choices. It's like you're the one that others go to make the hard choice. You're comfortable with with this decision making. You're good on taking ownership and seeing them through, even when it's challenging. That's the second sign. And the third sign, you are driven by purpose, not by seeking approval by others. Like you know what your values are, you know your bigger picture vision, and your actions are aligned with your values and the vision. You you will do what it takes to get that vision in place, even if it's not about pleasing anyone else. You're not after the recognition. You don't want people to like you. You just want to do what's right and what's meaningful. That's the third sign. So if you have all these three signs, then that's really an indication that you've got the gift of conviction already activated for you. And like people will tell you that you're too stubborn, or especially people who don't appreciate you. They will tell you you need to learn how to give and take, to go with the flow, to let it go. It'll be all right. But here's the thing, this gift is inside you because it's here for a reason. It's here to create change. It's here to lead with the change for the collective that everyone is craving for. Now, if you do have this gift, but you've been repressing it, or since a long time you've been conditioned that it's a wrong thing, that you need to like silence it, then you will feel that a sense, you will feel inside a sense of something missing. Like deep down, you're always going to have this nagging feeling that you're not living fully or contributing as you could. And even when everything seems fine on the surface, you're always feeling that life is stagnant. It's as if, nothing's moving. And what happens then is that frustration will build up. You will feel the tension of knowing what should be done, but you don't act on it. So that energy inside you will get stuck, and you will start resenting yourself or resenting others. And you'll really live a very frustrated life. And down the line, you will see opportunities slipping away from you. Um, you will see others stepping into paths that, you know, you feel that, oh, you're meant for that. But somehow you've hesitated, you didn't seize the opportunity, so the doors have closed for you. And you get like very jealous of those people who are stepping onto those opportunities. You want that for yourself too. So the jealousy here is a sign that you want this for yourself as well. And you know that you could have made it, but you just didn't act on it. If any of this resonates, I invite you to pause and just sit with what I shared. Um, Imagine this gift of conviction, if you have it and you're nurturing it. Imagine the impact that this gift is going to have on the whole planet, especially in these times. Um, we are shifting into this new paradigm world, and it's those people with this gift of conviction that will be able to move forward on the greater vision that we have for our beautiful earth. This is it for today. In the next episode, I will go in detail on how to nurture the gift of conviction. And I'm gonna share with you the secret ingredient that would activate and expand this gift. And I'm gonna be answering all these questions by diving into the gene keys and the codon ring of matter. If you want to know the journey that I'm going to be taking in this whole Portals to Miracles series, the link to download the guide map and the contemplation journal is in the comments below this video. Thank you for listening. I will see you next time.